Good afternoon. So this is my the Second Amendment revision. So a kind of revision that I do on the Second Amendment. So first of all, what is the Second Amendment? So it's stated from a website that I actually found that was really interesting. I'll explain about it a little bit later. It says the Second Amendment is a well-regulated militia. It states that we need a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So, throughout this little short slideshow, I kind of split it up into three different parts. So, of course, part one, a well-regulated militia. Nowadays, we don't actually need a militia. We have sufficient people in the army and the armed forces. But I feel as though this also applies to like a well-regulated army of just citizens who know how to handle a firearm and what needs to be done if they need to actually use it or have the opportunity to use it to help save themselves or defend their family. I feel as though back in the olden days, mostly everybody knew how to use a gun due to the fact that they had to use it to hunt and to get game as well as the food. But I feel as though nowadays people are more scared of guns, uh, and I think kind of getting rid of that stigma would help a lot. Part two is kind of like being necessary to the security of a free state. To have a free state, it's not just a free kind of thing that we receive. There's a price that has to come and pay. There's a price that we have to pay as citizens. So I feel as though this needs to occur to the people inside the country as well as outside the country. Some may kind of be opposed to it, but if it's law, they kind of have to abide by it. Something I kind of thought about is a government takeover that's not creating a free state. It's kind of a type of first thought was like communism, but I don't feel as though that's the right way to do it. I feel as though a government takeover would just be kind of forcing the citizens below you to give up either their guns. There's been a rumor that they were going to do a type of turning your guns because they're going to be illegal. But now there's actually a couple states and some counties in Utah that are kind of the Second Amendment sanctuaries. So it'll be interesting to see how gun control, as well as protecting people's rights, especially the Second Amendment rights, see how that kind of pans out within the next couple of years. And then I also feel as though part three, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So like the right, I changed it to the right of society here in the United States to be able to protect themselves as well as their family from any potential danger. Sad to say, if there's government corruption, that could be potential danger from the government, from outside sources, from people inside as well as outside the country. And shall not be infringed was that little small part on the end. That applies to everything. We should not be have our rights or situations infringed on just because of our ideas, even though if it is legal. Just don't break the laws. And that was basically it. The website that I found is very pro-gun, but it was kind of an interesting website. I'll attach this PowerPoint also, but it was super interesting just to become well aware. So as though gun control is something that needs to occur, but I feel as though with training and kind of just sticking to the Second Amendment, not infringing on those rights is a good way to go. I hope you enjoyed my presentation.